Alright, so let me start this episode out with the facts that I know. Alright, so last night my mailbox was right there, sitting right there. And this morning I woke up and I found my post in the ditch over here, and then my mailbox right here. Alright, so those are the facts. I'm not happy about it, but it's time to rebuild. Let's get this started. Alright, so this isn't pretty at all, but I was able to take the top half and push it down into that bottom half. And then I'm going to take a 2x4 over here with my Milwaukee impact driver and then run some deck screws. And hopefully that will make that solid enough to last a couple days until I can build something new. So I want to take a quick moment right now to thank today's sponsor, Fence Armor, for sponsoring this video. They make fence armor posts for mailbox posts, for wood posts, vinyl posts, steel posts, so it gets protected against the line trimmers, weed whippers, all different types of items that could cause damage. So it's a quick and safe way to protect the posts in the ground, whether you have a fence, mailbox, or a deck, something like that. So towards the end of this video, you'll see how I use their product to help protect this mailbox. All right, so what we're gonna get today is a 6'6" cedar board, 12 foot long, I think. Sawyer, thanks for helping me out. All right, so a 12 foot 6x6 cedar is gonna be expensive. So we're gonna make sure that they're not like all warped. All right, let's go check it out. What we need is way down there. Here we go, here's a cedar 6x6. We're gonna look for one that's not all split. So actually this one on top looks pretty good. All right, just paid for the lumber. Luckily it was on sale, 112 bucks. I don't know what it was normally. All right, dude. You're right in the middle. All right, bro. So I wish I had an industrial sized bandsaw to rip this down. The next best thing I can think of that I have that's actually going to work is a 10-inch table saw. Wish me luck. So this is the size we're after right here. This is 4.5 by 4.5. So as you can see how that looks, that's how much we have to cut off right there. Alright, so overall I'd say that went pretty well. I have this board right here that I was expecting to get, a true 1x. There's a little bit of material that's sticking out right there, not much, but I think I'm going to take my belt sander to it after I make that other cut. Alright, so I have the belt sander. I have medium grit, and that's the worst side right there. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to save this. So I want to make sure that it probably ends up somewhere over there, which is about, let's see. All right, so I'd say I'm at a point where I can live with this right here. I think this is gonna be okay. It's fairly even for a mailbox post. I would say it looks pretty decent, especially if you're going by at 50 miles an hour. All right, so I have a 1-inch chisel, so I decided I'm gonna do 2 1-inch rows right here. So I don't know if you can see, this is what I'm gonna cut out right there. So I have a little over 2 inches right here, and I'm also have that same distance right here where the top of the mailbox starts. So, all right, so now I'm gonna take the circular saw and cut 4 lines right there, just going right across, and then I'll use the chisel to clean out those rows. All right, so I'm just going to retrace my lines here just to make sure they're nice and vivid. Nice contrast where you really see what's going on. So I have the depth set at 2 1/4. So this is one of my favorite parts to doing this. Ah, that's so satisfying.
Experimented and I think the
All right, so the mailbox is secured, and now that fits really nice and tight up against that board. So now all I have to do is put 2 screws on each side, and then we're going to be ready to then put the numbers on and then get this in the ground. All right, so I'm excited. The day is finally here. We have some nice sunshine, and here's the new mailbox post right here. There's the old one right there. So after I put the post in the hole, I'm going to put some play sand right there. That's just some old stuff from my kids' play box that they don't use anymore. And that works really well to pack it around the sides and keep that nice and solid. This mailbox is pretty heavy. I went down, it's like 60 pounds. Ooh, yeah. So on my last step right now, which is to apply the fence armor post protector. So this one is a custom size 4.5 by 4.5. And so as you can see, there is a slot there, and this side has a hole. So the hole will go on the outside, and then this is adjustable to your post. So if there's a little variance, it can handle that. So if you have an old post with a lot of line trimmer damage on it, this size right here, that should pretty much cover it. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it right there. All right, I'm very excited to finally get this finished, and it just feels so good to build something yourself. So you can't go into a big box store and buy this size right here, a 5x5 post. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind, a unique one that I built myself, so I'm glad that I took that time to do it. It's really rewarding. So I think that's gonna go really well, the black mailbox and that trim piece down there. So my question of the day to you is, if you have a mailbox on a post, would you build your own if somebody knocked it over, or would you just go and buy one that's pre-made? That's my question. All right, please answer down below. I'd like to hear it. And if you find this video interesting and informative, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.